Are you ready for this? Only about 4 out of every 10 sellers sell at or above their asking price. Want to know why? Most sellers come into the market with one number in mind, and it's often the one that costs them the most. That's their asking price. So how can you set yourself up to be one of the 4 in 10 that get top dollar? Let's break it down. That 40% may sound low at first, but it's not. It only feels low because the past few years were anything but typical. Between 2020 and mid-2022, buyer demand was sky high, and the number of homes for sale was at record lows. Almost everything sold over asking. Now, the market has shifted. There are more homes for sale, buyers have more options, and that means they're more selective about how they spend their money. In other words, the rules have changed, and pricing like it's 2021 is where sellers run into trouble. You have to meet the market where it is if you really want to cash in big. Here's the reality. It's easy to think pricing high gives you room to negotiate, but it usually does the opposite. When your home is priced above what buyers expect in this market, they don't negotiate. They move on because buyers notice price first. And if your home doesn't line up with similar options in your area, it may not even get a showing. And that's when things start to snowball. A high price gets less interest from buyers. Less interest means fewer offers, and fewer offers usually means more time on the market. But homes priced high, they linger, and that delay comes at a very real cost. When a home sits that long without offers, a lot of sellers will do a price reduction. But there's the real problem. Even a price cut doesn't guarantee a sale. In fact, some buyers will see a price reduction as a sign that something's wrong with the house, even if nothing is. So what starts as a strategy to leave room for negotiation ends up costing you even more in the long run. Even though listing at or even just shy of the market value may sound counterintuitive if you're looking to get as much money for your house as possible, a lot of the time it really is the best strategy because the goal isn't just to list your house to see what price sticks. It's to price it in a way that creates demand from day one. I call it the Goldilocks frame of mind. Too high and buyers disappear. Too low and they question the value. But right in the middle, that's where the magic happens. And that's where I come in. I can help you understand what buyers are actually paying right now, how your home compares, and how to price it so it stands out immediately. And in today's market, that strategy is the difference between listing high, watching it sit, and selling for less later, or pricing it right, creating competition, and putting yourself in a position to win from the start. Bottom line, a lot of homeowners think they can list high now and negotiate later, but that's a mistake that costs them. And it's the reason only 4 out of every 10 sellers are getting their asking price or more. If you want to be in that group, it starts with getting the price right from day one. Let's connect so we can make sure you are.